Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. So, in this one we're going to be talking about Zcash Zec, because what happened, a pump and dump kind of thing is going on, and a lot of you guys are wondering what's going on. So here we have an article that's going to sum up everything that has been going on so you guys understand why it actually went like over 40% at least on Binance. That's at least what I saw an hour ago. And yeah, I think it even went quite a bit higher. So let's actually put this to the hourly. Let's put it to 2 hours, see what the highest point was, which was, let's see here. Okay, yesterday at the evening. Still, okay, still not high. Okay, we just get it, actually. I'm just looking at this. You can see from like, let's see, this BTC, so 0.029 to 0.045, so almost a double. It's really kind of crazy what happened here. But the article, Zcash Zec booms on Gemini support. So a relatively high-priced asset, Zec added more than 33% overnight in a high-volume pump by Christine Masters 10 hours ago. So Zec was stagnant for weeks between the $200 and $300 mark, but now the coin has started to move around on robust volumes as Gemini announced support for the coin. So this was all over all the crypto news sites that Gemini announced the support for the coin. We talked about it in a Discord, a fair bit. So if you're not part of the Discord yet, be sure you just join it quickly. Links in the description. It's a cool chat room where you can get update for news and for a lot of different cool stuff. We can just talk with each other on crypto. Really recommend you guys to join. So here's another little overview of Zcash. It's still the most gaining one in the top 100 over the last 24 hours. It was actually a lot higher, as I said before, a few hours ago, but right now it's already turning down quite a bit. Even yesterday, I guess it was, yesterday it was at the highest point. Let's actually put it to 1 hour. Let's see if we can see it a little bit better. We can actually put it to 30 minutes even. Okay, so yeah, right here, and then here it almost hit its highest point again, I guess. Yeah, so that was like, I guess this was exactly when I checked, because I saw it and it was like at 50% or something, almost plus, like 47 or something percent. So it must be around there. Yeah, I guess maybe a little bit earlier. I don't even remember when, but I saw it and it was really high, and it was like, what the, I thought it was just because of Gemini, and I thought it was just going to go up from there on, and it actually kind of did, because if I checked back at like, let's say 1 o'clock, it did go higher than its previous value. Whatever, guys. Let's actually continue the article here. So Zec added around 30% overnight to $333.92, up 17% net in the past 7 days. The asset, which recently adopted an exploratory stance on ASIC resistance, is awakening from its sleep, but is unknown yet if it can recover from the levels of nearly $900 reached in December. So, as I said before, Zcash, Zec, and Z Classic, both kind of, the privacy-ish coins. There's a lot of these coins, or I guess these two coins, came in the news quite a lot of times, so I guess you guys are already familiar with them. And, I don't have to explain that too much. Zec is a low-supply coin with just 3.9 million coins available, but the trading on the niche exchanges and the low popularity meant the price was stagnant despite the organized marketing efforts. So a lot of people said like the new Gemini support listing or Gemini exchange listing was the first one for Zec, because it's the first, I guess, quote-unquote major one, though I see that it's on Binance as well, and I don't actually know what that news was about. So if we actually check here the markets, check your markets. You can see Binance, Bitfinex, BitThumb. I don't get that too much. You can see a lot of volume right now. 400 million, top 22 coin. That's really huge for such a low coin. Like 22nd at 400 million is just insanely good. It's really, really, really heavy. So let's continue here. So Zec is a low supply coin. And by the way, my statement in a second ago about Gemini support being not so strange when it's already on Binance or whatever, this is of course a different Gemini is something way different than Binance, but you guys got the point there. All right, so Zec is a low supply. We already read that. Trading on Gemini means a small potential for the adoption to Coinbase. The best used fully legal service has done wonders for the price of assets. This year, Coinbase promised to expand its asset base, but has not moved beyond adding Bitcoin Cash so far. It is unknown if Zec will be among the selected assets, but if so, some see it easily valuing or vaulting $1,000. So I don't think so for sure as well. I think ×3 when it hits Coinbase is not that strange. I think it will like maybe even ×3 within the same day that it hits Coinbase. Just it's gonna be this what just happened because of the Gemini. Like a 50% increase times like 7. It's gonna be crazy when that does happen, guys. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see. So NYDFS statement on Gemini.com, authorization to list Zcash virtual currency license applicants are subject in a rigorous review of anti-money laundering, capitalization, consumer protection, and cybersecurity standards on Twitter of the Zcash company. However, Zec comes with a warning for being highly volatile once volumes dwindle. With the support of Gemini, that problem could soon be solved, as dollar volumes easily flow to support in-demand assets. Zec is an anonymous coin of the type that has raised doubts with regulators, but this time the official permission may calm doubt. So we are excited to announce that Gemini is now the world's first licensed Zcash exchange. So in the beginning I was saying like, oh, why is it special that it's on an exchange? Because it's on so many exchanges already. Is this on the first exchange? I said it all on purpose, by the way, but I just wanted to, address it to you a little second that I wasn't serious because I thought maybe some people would click away. But yes, it is now the first licensed Zcash exchange. So it's the first legit exchange, that's really licensed, which is Gemini now, which is really cool to see, and that's why it got a lot of popularity, I believe, as well. So the Gemini exchange will extend a rigorous KYC and transparency process to users. Additionally, sending Zec to exchanges may mean some users will have to sacrifice anonymity. Paying with Zec, that's kind of like contradicting. So if you want to speculate on Zec and you want to buy it on an exchange like Gemini, then it's fine. But if you're using Zec for the privacy aspect, then buying it on Gemini is not the best thing in the world, I guess, because you're showing them that you're buying it, which is, I guess, not really the purpose either. But yeah, you're gonna get rid of some privacy because that exchange is licensed, so you're gonna have to put in your ID to trade it. Where were we? Additionally, sending some Zec to sacrifice anonymity. Paying with Zec has options to expose the sender and receiver. Anonymous coins are always, at least in part, de-anonymized when sent to exchanges, otherwise risking to be lost. The Zcash project announced it is setting out to explore the influences of ASIC mining on the network with no immediate plans for ASIC disabling updates. So that is good and bad. Good in a sense that it will get a lot of people interested in the coin. Bad that the price will be kept down by the ASIC people selling their coins. Also, the difficulty, and all that kind of stuff, like the mining influences, will be bad for it to a certain extent. Also good because it's going to progress. Another bad thing is, what was I saying again? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was talking about the good and bad parts of ASIC. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it can happen. Oh, it's already mentioned that a bad thing is that a lot of people will sell. Another bad thing is that people just generally don't like this. So they don't want the ASICs to be in there because the ASIC miners can have a lot of influence. Because let's say one company just gets 50, well, I guess that's going to be difficult to get 51% of the hashing power. I guess a cartel kind of forming could happen, though Zcash is actually quite a big coin, so it's kind of going to be difficult, but it could happen. And a lot of people don't like ASICs because of that, because 51% attacks and things in that trend are really more prone to happen when you don't ban, or I guess you don't get rid of those ASIC miners. A community vote will be held on the issue in the upcoming weeks. Meanwhile, social media users remind that Venezuela, a state where cryptocurrencies are popular due to hyperinflation, may lose its mining profit, being unable to import brand new expensive machines under an embargo. Venezuelan miners rely on GPU-mined coins, which require non-specialized hardware. So this last part is again something cool that you've not seen before, most likely. So meanwhile, social media users remind that Venezuela, a state where crypto coins are popular due to hyperinflation, so you now know that in Venezuela there's hyperinflation, may lose its mining profits. Oh, now, why is that? Being unable to import brand new expensive machines under an embargo. And then Venezuelan miners rely on GPU-mined coins, which require non-specialized hardware. So they're going to lose their profit now because they can't buy those expensive machines. And yeah, I guess they could just switch to another coin, right? It's not going to be the biggest issue in the world. But yeah, guys, that was interesting stuff on Zcash. What I personally think that happened is just a lot of people got hyped with this. And that's kind of the same thing that we saw with Bitcoin to a certain extent. Of course, it was different because Bitcoin had some extra special stuff going on around that coin because there was like a times 10 difference in there. But this one still, yeah, if you bought into the rumor, yeah, you would have made some nice profit right now, because at any point that you bought here, you would have still been in profit unless you bought at the highest point, like exactly here. But that would just be very stupid. That would be funny. Yeah. If you bought the second candle after such a massive pump, yeah, it could sometimes be good, but mostly it's just too risky. So yeah, it would have been funny if you just bought at the highest point. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Would like to know that kind of stuff. So also, yeah, you can just see what an increase this was. That's just crazy. Wow. That's just really, really crazy. It's cool to see though. I'm still interested in all this kind of stuff. Guys, that was it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll see you guys later in another one, because this was Zcash. Hopefully my explanation was not too bad. Again, I'm trying to pick up some videos again, but there's just not enough time, so I'm trying to do this a little bit rushed, I guess. But really sorry for that. Everything will be fixed within the upcoming days. Hopefully everything will be better by then. And hopefully you guys will check out my daily crypto series, because today is going to be an exciting episode and some more videos to come later today. So be sure you tune into my channel all day long, and see you guys later.